Hello and good evening. Let's see who we have today. All right, dears, welcome. And today we're going to be talking about, as you can see, the title. And our title is about make your own money and achieve financial freedom. Now, so today we're going to talk and discuss a very essential, important topic that's about how can you make your own money first, and then you can make enough money, and then you can make more money, and so on. You can make a lot of money. Now, that's very essential and important that you know that money is not just paper, it's power, freedom, and opportunity. Many people depend on their parents, employers, or even government assistance for financial security. While that provides short term relief, real success comes when you create your own streams of income. So we're going to dive in deep into these topics. How can we create our own streams of income? That means how are we going to create our own income and have income for ourselves? So actually, as I believe that financial freedom is very essential and important. It's because it it relieves the stress you have and the anxiety you have, and it's almost usually the cure, a remedy for your depression. As you know, most of the today's problem we have got is from income or money. Now, if we are stressed, if we have family problems, as we can say, or we have any problem, they are most of all, or most of the time, because of finance, because of money. because of lack of money. So, how to break these ones and how to get into a complete and full financial freedom, which we will be talking about. So, I really need your focus. And if you've got any questions, let me know. And yeah, thank you. Hello. So, let's dive into it. So, first, we're going to talk about that why making your own money is essential. So, you make your own money in order to do what? Yeah, you make your own money so you can make your own choices. Financial independence means you don't have to ask for permission to live the life you want. Now, I always believe that success means freedom. So when you have financial independence, that means you're free. So you have your own permission, you have your own choices to make while you have your own money. Next, you develop confidence. As you know, money is the main source of confidence. Now, how do people believe in themselves while they make a lot of money? Once you make a lot of money, that you know you control your income, it gives you a sense of security and power over time. So, also, you can support your dreams and your loved ones. No more feeling helpless when it comes to providing for the people you care about. So, for example, let's imagine two people. One relies on a single paycheck. On single paycheck, it means a single salary or wages, while the other has multiple income streams. If the first person loses their job, they are in crisis. Now, if the second person, they have options, they can adjust and keep earning. That's the power of making your own money. Now, the real question is, most of us, we know a lot of things, but unfortunately, we don't know how to deal with it or how to face it or how to solve it, especially the problem. So, not having a financial freedom is also a problem. Yeah. So, making money or just enough means covering your basic needs. All right. So, first of all, you make your own money, right? And then you gotta make enough money. So making just enough means covering your basic needs, food, rent, bills, and some extra for comfort. The key is to increase your earnings potential and manage your money wisely. So now, for to make enough money, you have to develop a high skill or high income skill. So as you know, I believe in skills make money. That is my alternative belief, and ultimately, that is true. The more valuable your skills, the more people will pay you. That means what kind of skills you need. Basically, nowadays, one of the most viral or most important skills that we have is coding. Coding means software developing, web designing, and AI. That means you have to make applications, you have to be able to make softwares, programs, and you have to be good in web designing to make a website. And also, you have to be able to program AI, which is a very long process. It means coding, software developing, web designing, it's a very long process. As well as next is digital marketing, SEO, or content creation advertising. Now, once you know what a digital marketing is, that almost all of us, let's say almost all of us, at least 56 to 60% of today's generation, they're online, maybe 2 hours a day or 1 hour a day. So why we consume social media, why we consume these platforms? Let's turn it into an income stream. That would be great. And teaching is another good skill that you can develop. Tutoring, online courses, language training, and the things, let's say web design. Put your course on Udemy, put your course on YouTube, put your course on anywhere, any platform that you like. Maybe it's Instagram, create or traffic for your pages. And from Facebook and Instagram, you can create traffic through your Udemy, which is a website where you upload your lessons and then you market, you advertise for it through your pages. And also, language training is also important. For example, let's say a person who learns digital marketing can offer services to business that need online growth. With experience, they can charge. Maybe in the beginning, when you're charging money, so for each client to start with $5 or $10. All right, start with these lower charges, and then as you take one project, by the time you create and you exercise and you practice every day your skill, so that creates a good stream of income. Number two can be offer services or sell products, so which is a bit difficult where we live today. But if you're good at something, don't do it for free, turn it into business. So freelancing, it means to work from distance. So it's freelancing. For example, you know a skill, you have a good skill. So for example, your writing is good, your graphic designing, your consulting is good, you can give good advices. It doesn't matter what advices they are, psychological advice, in terms of psychology, in terms of business, in terms of family matters, whatever advice you can give to people, so that would be better. So selling digital products means ebooks, electronic books, or templates, courses, physical products like clothing, gadget, handmade crafts. And I know a lot of people they're making a lot of money out of this. Now, if you are a youngster, so and of course most youngsters they like or they love fitness. So if you are a fitness enthusiast, start an online coaching business and charge clients for personalized training plans. That would be better. And also, if you are good in making clothes, in designing clothes, so start your designs and advertise on one of your pages. So remember, guys, these pages that you're making in Instagram or TikTok or Facebook, they can be faceless. You don't need to show your face. All right? You don't need to put your picture. It is just a business. From your main account in Facebook, it's different from your main account to create a page, which will be faceless. Just have your brand name. Fine? So, next thing is, and third point is master money management. Making money is one thing, keeping it is another. You need to track income and expenses carefully. Remember, if you're making $100 a day, you don't have to spend 120 a day. Remember, if you're making 500 to 1,000 in a month, you don't need to spend 1,200. That is mismanagement of your money. So budget your money, save first, spend later, avoid unnecessary debts, invest early. Even small amounts add up over time. For example, if you earn 200 a day but spend 210 or 220, you're in trouble. But if you save and invest 200 each month, in 5 years you'll have a solid financial base. Remember, guys, financial base is very important. Where you know you've got the money, and even if you lose your job, even if the whole internet thing that we have, if it crashes, if it shuts down, let's imagine we have had a very serious issue in 2021, which was COVID. So just imagine if a time like that comes. So what you're going to do with a single job that you're doing right now, you won't have enough money after a month. So it's really, really important to create a financial base where you know you have some savings, where you can think about some good ideas that will come whilst you lose your job. It doesn't matter in what circumstances it is. It might be in a good way, but at least you have to have some money to back you up. Fine. So next, you gotta go to how to make more money. You can make your own money first. Two, you make enough money for your basic needs, for your rent, for your bills, for electricity, for whatever, name it. Enough money. Next, you have to make more money. Once you're making enough, it is time to level up. Here is how. Upgrade your skills. The higher your skill level is, the more you can charge. Always be learning. So some of my clients, they usually stop a certain level. For example, they know web designing and they stop, and they don't grow and they don't learn about it. As you know, every day there are changes coming. With the growth of AI, there has been a lot of changes in the industry, remember. So you have to be learning every day. So the challenge, you have to face the challenge. You have to be you have to go with the rhythm. You don't have to stop. So what you can do, once you're making enough money, now you have savings. Once you have saving, take courses and get certifications. We have online certifications. Internet has no border, remember. So you can take online courses, find a mentor or coach who can guide you through the step-by-step process how to do it. Learn from successful people in your industry. Let's say, for example, you have a clothing brand. Learn from the successful people in your industry. The best place, I always say that the best university in the world is YouTube. Go through YouTube where you are right now and search your niche. Like, what are you doing? Let's say you're a good painter, you're drawing something. If you're a good painter, search what successful people are doing. How are they doing it? For example, a freelancer, as we said, a freelancer is a person who works from distance. As a graphic designer charging $50 per project, they can learn to advance their skill and start charging $100 to $300 per project. That's a huge money per project you're taking. Two, invest in multiple incomes. Don't rely in just one or two streams of income. Divide your money wisely, take wise decision, start a side hustle, invest in rental properties, monetize a blog or YouTube channel. Now, once you have a skill, try to teach it. Now, where you teach it, that's up to you. Whether you're making a course, whether you're making videos through YouTube. So, for example, if a school teacher starts an online tutoring business on weekends, doubling their income. Now, if they're making $1,200 to $1,000, $1,000 to $1,200 a month. Now, if they're starting tutoring online classes for students, they are doubling their income. So that's a great way to make it. Now, leverage online platforms. The internet gives you access to millions of customers. Use it. I told you, it's a wide and very, very wide space. Imagine you are connected to the world. You can get customers, clients from anywhere you want. Start a YouTube channel, sell courses on platforms like Udemy or Teachable, offer freelance services on Fiverr or Upwork. Maybe if you are a good photographer, you can sell stock photos online, creating passive income. Stock photos, I mean, you take pictures, it doesn't matter what pictures are they. They're animal pictures, they're landscapes, or they're water pictures, they're creative pictures. They could be anything. So start selling your photographs. And if you're a writer, start selling your blog posts. Make a blog, create a blog. Now, once you get into these steps, and then you have to dive into how to make a lot of money. Now, that's important. Serious wealth comes from when you're trading time for money and start building systems that generate income. I know that's a kind of, you might say it's not realistic, but this is proven strategies that I'm telling you. Now, first thing first, you have to think big. It means rich people don't just work harder, they work smarter. So they focus on. So if working hard would pay off, some animals are really working harder, way better, way harder than humans. But they don't work smart. They have no sense. So of course they cannot implement, they cannot do what humans can do. Humans is creative, human can think, human can make choices. Now, scaling business, widen your business. Automating processes means use AI in your business. Building passive income sources. Don't rely on one or two sources of income. Create as many as you can. Instead of being a freelancer, start a content agency and hire other writers. You are a writer, you know how to get customers and clients. Try to hire other writers, right? Now, start a scalable business. A business should grow beyond just you. Example, e-commerce stores. We have a lot of platforms, Shopify, we have drop shipping, we have Amazon. Start one of them. Clothing brand, coaching program. A personal trainer may launch an online fitness program that sells thousands of copies. So, do you have lots of opportunities? Three, you have to make smart investment. That is very important. Now, how to make smart investments? Make your money work for you by investing in stocks. It's a long-term growth, which is difficult for us right now. But once you're in this business, you can have from uh, from working 2 to 3 years, you can know and you will research, of course, and do a little bit research about stocks. What are they? Real estate, rental income. If you have read the story of Airbnb, they had started from renting one single room, and today their business has grown into billions, and they're having billions of income every single year. Now, next, third could be cryptocurrency. It has high risk but also high reward opportunities. Example, buying a rental property generates monthly income without working for it. Now, you've got your property. Let's say, let's say you have a property, you rent for somebody, and it's generating money for you. Also, there will be some minor issues, which is maintenance. Of course, you have to take care of that, but it is making you money. Isn't that great? Next one could be build your brand. Your personal or business brand brings credibility and opportunities. Once people see the value in your brand, let's take one of the most popular and famous example like Apple. People don't buy Apple because of its phone. They buy Apple because of Steve Jobs, because he created a value and he himself was a brand. So create valuable content. Content, it means you create a video, you create editing, you create contents on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Network with successful people. Now, how to be good in networking? You have to be useful. If you're not useful, means you're not valuable, you don't have any skills, you don't have any talent, you don't have confidence, you don't have income. So you cannot make network. You have to be good in networking. You have to be good in making community, join the communities, talk to them, have discussions with them about business, about things, learn every day from them because they are somewhere that you want to be. So you have to learn from them. You have to network with successful people. Position yourself as an expert in your field. That means think like an expert in your field. Let's say if you're having a business and you have worked for it for 3 years, you must have enough knowledge to feel like an expert. Of course, every day you got to do research. Every day there is innovation in every field you see, in every niche that you're working. For example, a motivational speaker who consistently posts on social media builds a following and gets paid speaking gigs. So he's just speaking, he's motivational speaker. So what he gets, of course, he gets paid. Now, the next of most important thing is mind shift. You have to shift your mindset. Most people stay broke because they think small. If you want financial success, you need to stop waiting for the perfect moment, right? You have to stop waiting for the perfect moment. I want to hear from some of you. Uh, I want to hear from some of you that how many times you have been saying that I'm going to start tomorrow. How many times have you been saying that I'm going to start tomorrow? Let's assume, for example, nobody. Now, I heard from the dreamer always. We always say tomorrow. When we try to do something, we say, all right, not today, tomorrow. Now, that is also a part of procrastination, and it's also delaying your work, and you're always waiting for the right time. Remember, there is no right time. The right time is right now. The moment that you have, it's the right time. There is no better than moment than this moment. Now, how do we believe that this is the right time? The only thing is, once you say, I'm going to do something, you have to do it at the same time. Don't wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow never comes. If you keep on saying that I'm going to do it tomorrow, all right, and then tomorrow comes, and then you say again, I'm going to do it tomorrow. So your tomorrow will never come. So be careful. So the right time is right now. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Just start now. Now is the best time. Take risks. It doesn't matter. Take risks and learn from failures. If you don't make mistakes, how are you going to learn? It is important. If you don't make mistakes, how is it possible that you're going to learn? Mistakes and failures are steps to success. You're building your steps to grow, and surround yourself with winners. Don't listen to negative people. Negative people spread negative energy. Once you get lots of negative energy, you, of course, become negative and you stop taking risks and you stop believing in yourself. So surround yourself with positive people, with winners, the people who inspire you, the people who motivate you, the people who encourage you. Right now, take a decision. Stay disciplined and consistent. Remember, discipline is hard. I believe it's hard. Listen to the most successful people around the globe. Most successful people. One thing they have in common is discipline. They are always disciplined. Take Cristiano, take any other person, Elon Musk, take any successful person that you ever appreciate. They are consistent and they are disciplined. And money loves those who hustle. Now, terms of even, money loves those who hustle. I love that. So you have to hustle, but smartly. Elon Musk, he did not wait for permission to build Tesla, right? He took risk and disrupted industries. He had lots of failures. Sorry for that. He had failures. He had failed. Sorry. And today, if you see his wealth, his innovations, his creativity is going beyond, far beyond our thoughts. We could never believe that. So, finally, I would like to say that identifying a skill or business idea, identify, find out, start making enough money to cover your needs. First of all, you have to have your own money. Now, how you do it, just go through my steps that I told you. Scale, scale and make more money by increasing your value. I mean, increasing your skills. Once you increase your skills, you increase your value. Build wealth by investing and creating systems that generate money. Money is not the goal. I know everybody knows that money is not the ultimate goal of humans, but humans want to be free. Freedom is. Money is not the ultimate goal. Remember that. Freedom is. But to be free, you need financial power. That's very powerful sentence. If you want to be free, you need financial power. So go out there, hustle smart, and make your own money. Go out there, make your own money. If you got any questions, I'd love to hear. If you got any questions, let me know. What do you think about what I said? If you have any thoughts and ideas, I would love to hear from you. I would like to thank everybody for participating in this live stream for the first time on YouTube. Yep, I love the sentence. Learn from mistakes. The dreamer uh, has said, learn from mistakes and use them to make your success glow. Now, that's correct. Exactly. If you don't learn from mistakes and you keep making mistakes, so it's like your failure already. And another important thing, you have to learn from experiences of others. Lucky people use others' experience, but unlucky they experience themselves. So you have to learn from others' experiences. I really love that sentence. Learn from mistakes and use them to make your success glow. That's a nice one. Learn from mistakes and use them to make your success glow. I would like to give you some of the very so also mistakes are proof that you are trying. Of course. So these mistakes that you're making, they are proof that you're trying. One, I'd like to say some more. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. This is by Albert Einstein. Remember, a person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. What do you say about that? Work on yourself to become the best of yourself. Nobody cares who you are. Of course, nobody cares who you are. Nobody cares about your status. Nobody cares about what you're going through. Nobody would ever care about that. So why do you care that what people think? You have to work on yourself. You are the only best friend of yourself. There is nobody better than you for yourself. Just you. You are with yourself always. It's amazing. Sometimes I see people, they're like, oh, I don't like my voice. I don't like my face. I don't like my body. Now, there's some certain things that you can change, but some things are natural. You cannot change. So the things that you can change, of course you can. If you work on this one, this what I'm talking about, your mentality, your mindset, that is the most important thing. Important than any other thing, which can make you or which can give you freedom. You have to free your mind to give freedom to yourself. Now, our mind basically it is trapped into the distractions that we see 24 hours. I told you, instead of consuming social media, try to turn it into income stream. Wouldn't that be great? That was great. So I would like to show you some of the websites that I just mentioned. Like I said, let me go through those websites. Like, let me introduce some of the websites. All right. So first things first, guys. I'd like to share my screen. I'd like to share my screen. Get ready. Let's see. A favor. I'd like to share this one. So as you can see, this website, guys, this is a www.fiverr, fiverr.com. So here, what do you do basically? You just create an account, all right? You just create an account. It is free, completely free. I've got my account here. Create an account here, and then you got to choose what you're going to be. Are you going to start a business? I mean, are you going to give services to people? Or you're going to hire people to do a task from you? You're going, so you got two things here. First, are you going to do freelancing? That means, are you going to start your work here as a freelancer, or you can hire people to do something for you, right? So here, choose one. Graphic design, graphics and design, logo design, brand styles, business cards and stationery, fonts and typography, art and illustration. These are all the niches that you can actually do. So choose your ones. Look, every part has different and thousands skills. You can work on one of them and then give services to people. One, right? So you can choose one of them. And then we've got others also. Similar to this one, we have got another one. It is Upwork. Upwork. This is another one. You do the same thing as you do in Fiverr, right? Now, to learn the basics of anything, guys, to learn the basics of anything, this is best, your best university is YouTube, nothing else. Go to YouTube, learn the basics of anything you want. Now, If you have got any question, please let me know. I'm going to take some questions now. If you got any questions, any feedback, I would like to hear it. I really appreciate you guys for participating in this actually, my first live stream, and it was amazing. I hope so. I hope so. Partially, I could have opened your mind about some of the things that are necessary that sometimes you need to say. Sometimes there are things more important than the things we are doing right now. Remember, guys, regret hurts more than not learning. If you work on yourself, if you work on yourself, it is better than 8 hours of sleep. Just reduce 2 hours. Don't sleep 8 hours, sleep 6 hours. Just reduce your time management. Don't use social media for 2 hours, use it for 30 minutes. And instead, prioritize your time to yourself. You can exercise, you can meditate, you can, what do you say, learn a new skill. You can do the stuff that that is for growth, that grows you, that can have an impact, a positive impact on yourself. So thank you so much. This speech always inspired us, as you said, that there is no one to help us. We should make your life. And if we want to have a good future, we should make it. Of course, 101% true. Nobody cares what you feel. Right now, just right now, take out your phone. Dial whoever you think is your bestest friend. Your bestest friend. Call them. Tell them, I need something. Just do it right now and see the response. Of course, nobody is here to help you. Bad days have no brother. And I've been believing that. Bad days have no brothers. So in your bad days, there's just you. So work for those bad days. Work for it and make something of yourself. Make something of yourself. Remember, life's gonna be very hard for those who are not growing every other day or every day. If you don't grow every day, life's gonna hurt. Life's gonna be difficult. Life's gonna be harsh. Some people say, I miss my childhood. Why do you miss it? Because everything was free, wasn't it? Of course. So if you miss that, that means you're not growing. If you're growing, you're going to love every second of it. Trust me, every second of the growth is full of energy, full of motivation, full of achievement. Even if you read one page of a book, that is an achievement. Reading just one page, just imagine one single page per day is an achievement. I have known nobody who've been successful and they have been through struggles. Everybody struggles in their life. So the thing is that you have to keep struggling. It doesn't matter. Even if you don't struggle, you even if you are having or you're not growing, still you're struggling, isn't it? You are struggling at doing something. Maybe you're struggling with depression, you're struggling with anxiety, you're struggling with failing, you're struggling with not being good, and you're struggling with being useless. So that's also struggle. So why not struggle in a positive way? Why not fight for our dreams, our goals? Why not be valuable? If you are valuable, trust me, you have place anywhere you want in the world. Anywhere. Anywhere in the world, you got your place. If you are a valuable person. So I'd like to read one of the quotes that is my favorite one. So it says, so the greatest mistake you can make in life is to be continually fearing you will make one. So this is by Albert Hubbard. Now, the biggest mistake we can make is the biggest mistake we can make is that to think that we're gonna make mistake. I'm not gonna do this because I'm gonna make a mistake, or I might make a mistake. What others gonna say? What others gonna feel? That's terrible, isn't it? So without knowing whether you're gonna make a mistake or not, you stop. You just don't take action, right? So today's live stream, I'm gonna just summarize it, conclude it. So first thing you're gonna do is first thing, make your own money, right? How you make it? That means learn skills. Okay, I'm gonna come to this question. The dreamer has asked, can forever positivism, I mean, she means positivity, or he, I don't know, sorry for that. Positivity be the only solution to success? Well, there are two kinds of positivity. Now, the first one we say over positiveness, to be over positive. Well, that's not good. That's not good. You have to think, sometimes you have to think like, if I fail, this is what I'm going to do. That means you got to have alternative. Means think about the negative side as well. So once you think about the negative sides, you know what happens. You get ready for it, right? You would have a mindset, a solution for if you fail. So sometimes negativity or negative thoughts should encourage you to not make any mistake, or to take wise decisions. But you have to take decisions anyway. If you want to hate something, it's a decision. If you want to fail, it's your decision. If you want to pass, sorry, or succeed, it's your decision. So being positive over positivity is not good. You have to be positive, but a realistic positive, right? Realistic positive. And of course, if you're positive, it leads to success, but positivity needs work. Over positivity is illusion. Illusion, it's virtual, it's not real. All right. So being positive, you have to be realistic positive, not over positive. So I got another question. Which do you prefer? Living at present with realism or living in the future with fantasy? Of course, my belief is living at present with realism. With realism, I mean what I'm facing right now is creating my future. So what I'm doing right now, or what you're doing right now, it is creating your future. You are the future of your own Decisions. So what decisions you're making right now, it's creating your future. I mean to say, I love living in present and realism, to be realistic, to say the truth, to be truth to people, to be truth to myself, most importantly, which is very important for myself. To be true to myself, then I can be true to others. So, of course, small little habits of today's, or you can say to today's presence, realism is creating your future. Now, fantasy is good sometimes, but if you if you can just replace fantasy with manifestation, to imagine yourself being in a situation in the future you want to be. That is manifestation. So if you could do that, that is more helpful than to live in the future with fantasy. So manifestation, manifest something that you want. Manifest the person you want to be. Manifest what kind of house would you like to have. Manifest, just manifest what are you going to be in the future. And your brain will direct you into that position. So manifestation. So I would like to conclude this. So as we said, first thing was make your own money. Now, how do you make your own money? By learning skills. Have three, two, four skills. Two, make enough money. Make money that is enough for your basic needs. Three, make more money. Once you have enough money, you have to have savings to invest that money and make more money. You can make more money through, uh, let's say, crypto, as I mentioned, to small businesses, create your brand, your clothing brand, designing brand, freelancing, and once you build your what do you say your skills, you improve, you grow in your skills, you become experienced, so you can create more money out of one task only, and then create multiple streams of income, not just single, two, three, four, or five, multiple streams of income. That's it. So, of course, money is not the goal. I emphasize, money is not the goal, freedom is. So, if you can create skills that will create money, so finally you will have freedom. Freedom from what? Freedom from depression, freedom from anxiety, freedom from worriness, freedom for all the problems that you've got today. Of course, problems will never leave us. That's something exact. So you will have it in on another scale once you are successful. But at the end, you are or you will be successful. So that's all what I can say today. That was all I had to say. Remember, freedom is in your hands. Now, if you want to be a slave into the whatever you call it, the system, or you call it your job, you call it the school, you call it whatever you name it, freedom is the final goal of everybody. So if you want to be free, create your own money. Create the way I told you. Thank you so much. If you haven't got any suggestions, anything, so we'll sign off. That's all. I'll wait 2 more minutes and then we're going to sign off. 2 more minutes and then we're going to sign off. If you got any question, any suggestion, I would love to hear. Thank you so much. I'll try to have at least one live podcast, uh, live stream. And don't be sorry for the questions. They were awesome. They were great. So the dreamer, they're great. Thank you so much for asking, and thank you so much for engaging in today's podcast. Sorry, again, I'm used to podcasts, so I say that a lot. So thank you for engaging and um, participating in our live stream. I hope so. You have got something. At least this is for now. This is what I can do to to sparkle some brains, to change the thoughts of some people, to just be there for them. So this that's all I can do for now. For now, that is all I can do. And I'm a dreamer. I'm a dreamer. I'm a hustler. I'm focused. I'm focused on what I'm doing. So I'll be coming next time as well. But there will be an announcement before we go live. Before we go live, we're gonna have announcement as well. So thank you so much. Have a great, great week. Thank you, Vida Bahar. Be successful. We're gonna be successful. This is not just about me. I'm coming to share my opinions, my ideas, my thoughts with you guys. At this time, I could have been sitting and working on something more important, but I believe this is more important, where I can inspire at least today. The most number that we had in the life was 8 members. If I can inspire three, two, one, that is my biggest win. Then I believe I'm successful. But success can have different meaning to some people. But for me, success is freedom. Success means freedom. Thank you so much, guys. This is Hamza signing off. Catch you in the next live stream. And don't forget to suggest the Hamza Real Podcast to your friends, your family members, and the contents I'm sharing. I believe they're important for some people who think they want to change their perspective. They want to look at life in a different way. They have to, and you have to suggest to them. Maybe people, suggest the channel to them, let them subscribe. Let's get this community bigger. Let's grow together. Let's get successful together. I have lots of other great and awesome episodes in my podcast and also live streams. So I will be very glad if you click on subscribe, suggest to your friends, and leave comments on every video that you watch. Thank you so much. Signing off. This is Hamza. Stay real, stay strong. Bye bye.